Hello, my journeyers. It is Monday, November 11, 2024. I made a video on Thursday and I was concerned for Jamaica because um, burial came. If you watch my video on Thursday, we never get the full impact of burial. We never got the full impact of Raphael. And so I am concerned for Jamaica. It it is it's heavy on my heart, and this is why I'm here because a couple of days after posting that video, I just felt like Jamaica is sick. Not the people. I'm not talking the people. I'm talking the land itself is depressed. The land of Jamaica is depressing, and I was thinking at 62, well, she's not 62, she's 63, 64, somewhere there. And I feel like at that age, there shouldn't be, you shouldn't, I'm imagining a human being. I know she's not, but Mother Nature and all these things. Just understand what I'm saying, guys. And so I, I just want to share my heart with those of you out there, especially if you are a Jamaican. So different from the crime and violence and all these wickedness that is going on upon the land, I think it is taking a toll upon her, and she is like, can't take this anymore. There are developments happening all over the place, and I do not know if anybody is planting back any tree because there's so much trees, there's so much housing scheme putting up, and yes, people want house and all of that, but if you remove something, is it being replaced somewhere else? Um, Case in point, look at Raphael, the rain. There's a lot of flooding. There's a lot of flooding. There's a lot of landslide. These are cause for concerns, especially places where, look at the gorge. I think somewhere Flatbridge, somewhere up there where the land was falling apart. Listen, she is tired. She is tired. Um, and then you have all these earthquakes happening and shifting the atmosphere and all of that. I want to share this with you too. This is really one of the main reasons why I decided to do a video today. I should have put this in the Thursday video, but I didn't remember. On Thursday, November 7th, I woke up. I wrote down the time. It was 2:11 a.m. and these words drop in my spirit. Things are being put in place. God is getting ready to show who is Lord. And another part was, I am cleaning house. So things are being put in place. God is getting ready to show who is Lord. I also um, woke up this morning at 4:20 a.m. and I had a dream. If you are from Montego Bay, like originally from Montego Bay, you know the road to Sandals, Montego Bay, all of that road, White House. And if you know, the soldier camp was originally on that road. So after you pass, it was Tropical Beach, so it's now Tropical Bliss. So after you pass that, all the way go down. Once upon a time, you could walk there and cut out back at Bottom Road, out Dead End Beach there. So behind the airport and all of that, because a couple of us did that already, because I think there was something happening in Flanker or some heavy rain or whatever blocked the roads, and we had to walk there. And so I had a dream that I think it's me and three people, two men. I don't remember the man, but I know that I was walking there. There was nothing. The ocean was there and the road was there. So I didn't see any houses or anything. So we were walking on the road. So I know I was walking on the road, and then when I look out at sea, there was wave, this wave coming in. So we thought that, we could run for it and reach, where we were going before the wave come. And there was this shed, and in the shed have no window, you have no door. So we decided, say, we're gonna run in the shed. And in the shed there was this huge rock. This big, it's a big rock. And I decided that I'm going to hide behind the rock, so the wave, and I did hid behind the rock, and so the wave passed over, and I came out from behind the rock. There were a lot of me no know, it's not fine grained sand. The norm that's regular sand. It is like rough sand with pebbles and all of that. A lot of it was up in the little shed and all of that. I don't even remember seeing the other men, but I know nobody died. Nobody died. I never felt like anybody died. And so I came from behind the rock. I was like so excited, like saying this was the best. I don't remember if it's best hiding place that I ever had, or the best rock ever. I think I said something like, "This is the best rock ever." And so I woke up out of the dream, and immediately I felt like that rock was Jesus. That rock was Jesus, and I started thinking. I think I wrote, there was something that, okay. I started thinking. All right, so this is my journal, right? And all what when I see woke, I don't know if you can see that. Don't know if you can see. Okay, so you're probably not able to see it because of how it is positioned. All right, so see the time there, and so I wrote it in red ink. I wrote it in red ink because I went back to sleep. No, this is it. This. I went back to sleep, and I woke up 8:30, and so because I normally journal, and see, I put that in black ink, but like the dream and what all of that, I wrote it in red. And so I I never felt worried or anything in the when I woke up out of the dream. I just felt like that rock is Jesus. So whether something is coming, like personally in my life, whether whatever is coming in my life, I to be assured that Jesus is that rock for me. Also for something, because all right, let me I wrote this down. All right, so I came out saying this is the best rock ever. It was a good place to hide. I woke from the dream and thought right away that the rock is Jesus. I was also wondering, is a tsunami coming, or will there be something coming in my life? Whatever it is, Lord, help me to know and understand that I have the rock and I can run to. There was an earthquake. So I was writing, there was an earthquake yesterday. It happened while we were in church. So if some of you probably felt it, and can I tell you, it's been a while since this side of the island really. I don't know about anybody else because sometimes, but I haven't felt an earthquake in Montego Bay since 2020. I remember January 2020, we felt an earthquake, and we haven't felt one like that. And I was sitting in church. When I look at my phone, it was 11:51 when we felt this earthquake. But yesterday was really powerful in church. I tell you, I haven't felt this way since my son died going to church. And so um, I wrote this also. Don't be surprised if Jamaica is taken away from us. Jamaica is in trouble, but what to do, Lord? She is weak. And so when I woke up from the dream, this I wrote down the dream, and this is what I was saying to the Lord. And these are cause for concerns, because sometimes you have some people that are so ignorant. Sometimes they throw the garbage out of the vehicle, and they say that if they are drop it on the road and all of that. And sometimes they have this talk where they said that if me not put it out there, there's nobody to clean it. The people them who clean it don't have a job. But sometimes you hear of stories of even Jamaicans going to America, and they're not doing that. So, oh, what about the people that clean the streets there? They still clean the streets when you do not put garbage on the street, right? And I'm not saying America probably cleaner than we and all of that, but sometimes we do some things to our country that when we go abroad, we don't do it. And so I feel like Jamaica is in trouble. I'm not talking about the people them, that is a different story by itself. And there's another thing that when I after all of this, mighty God, Father, what in heaven, mighty God, mighty God, mighty God. When I went back to sleep, to lie down, this word came to me: judgment is coming. Guys, I'm not saying this for anybody to be afraid. Maybe it's nothing or whatever. I just wrote down my thoughts and all these things. Judgment is coming. And the thing is, we cannot expect to be doing all sorts of things and do not expect to be judged. You understand? And so I will not make this video long, but I'm wondering if nobody is concerned. This, since I was born in Jamaica, I grew up here. I grew up in Montego Bay, and I've never seen so many people complain about potholes. There are potholes everywhere, and these potholes are no normal potholes. People are let dead out of pothole from pothole. And so these are things for concern. Whether we want to blame them, the government or not, these are cause for concern. And I feel like everybody just wants to take from Jamaica, but nobody is putting back in Jamaica. Everybody wants to run away from Jamaica, and nobody is putting back in Jamaica. And so there's a strain upon her, and she is getting weak, cannot withstand if there's a natural disaster to come. And that's why there's so many, the simplest are rain. And yes, maybe it have to do with poor infrastructure, poor development, poor drainage system, and all these things. We can point fingers, we can do, but the damage is already done. And so what is it that we do? Because I'm asking the Lord, what is it that we do? And so I feel like come on and share this video. What do we do? Because if Jamaica, see, there's another storm out, Sarah, there's another tropical storm out. So back one behind the other. And I think there's a couple more out there, because the hurricane season do not finish until November the 30th, I believe. So it is active. And the thing is, it don't have to be this big old thing. It's the little things. The little things, the little rain, them where they fall and all these things, and keep flooding. And do you realize that every time when there's a flood, somebody is dying? Come on, guys, mighty God. You know, I was sharing it with my daughter yesterday that I feel like that I have to do a video about, you know, the strain on Jamaica, and that Jamaica is stressed out. The land is stressing, the land is depressing. And she was saying that um Jamaica land we love, and no, but people don't love the land anymore. And if you do not, if you don't love something anymore, but you're not going to treat it right. And if you don't treat it right, what do you think is going to happen? We treat the land as if though, mighty God, and God take note of these things, because the hurt is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. And so What can we do? I want to pray for my land because God put me here. I was born here for a purpose. Me even have a tattoo. Me even have the flag on my foot. Um, Made in Jamaica. Yes, I love this land. And every day I pray for it. Every day, every Thursday, every last Thursday, my church pray for Jamaica. And so, guys, let us pray for our land. Where I live, I don't have a yard. I live near roadside. I don't have a yard to say to plant a tree or anything like that. But maybe we can tell Jamaica that we love Jamaica. Jamaica, we love you, and show her that we love her. Mighty God, sometime I go to the beach, and especially over Harmony Park, you go over there, and sometimes I don't like swim over there because of the whole heap of garbage in the water, especially when they fall and the gully come down and all of these things. And so, my God, man, my God, um, just take heed because my mother always said as leaf go water but me rotten. And so we do not know what is coming. So are we right with God? Are we right with God? That is the thing. Who is your rock? Who is your rock to run? Whitney Houston sing a song and I love it so much. I play it like every day. I don't know how I'm gonna play this morning. I run to the rock. The rock is my firm foundation. The builder rejected. I run to the He stand by me. When the earth of around me is sinking sand, on Christ the solid rock I stand. In a shelter, I go to the rock. It's playing in my head. I go to the rock. I go to the rock. All right. Sorry. Commercial break. All right. So, guys, thank you for coming on the journey with me. Share this video. Share this video. I will, we're on the journey. So whatever is happening in my life, I will let you know. Share your story. What is happening in your side of the island or wherever you are watching from. What is going on with you there? What is going on with your land? Um, Let us, Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with your mighty hands, Lord. Keep us free from evil powers. Mighty God, Father, help us, Lord, because we don't even understand. Open the eyes of our understanding. Let us get it. Let us get it. I thank you for coming on this journey with me. Have a blessed day.